What's up, y'all? So, I didn't do shit this week. Nothing. Besides break my diet and get really drunk and vomited my Korean barbecue all over the place and spent 3 days recovering from a hangover. Yes, that's what happened this week. I did not vlog for obvious reasons. But to be honest, there was no comedy going on in my life. Not after dealing with all the shit I was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is Sunday. We are starting a new week. We're going to start off fresh this week. We are going to stare at these people getting out of their car with their dog. They're so like trendy with their little winter hats, and the woman has a little parka and their cute little dog and their 2 little kids and their white picket fence. That's nice. Yeah. But it is Sunday. I am meeting up with Miguel shortly. Not just like this. I gotta go shower. I'm so gross right now. We are going over to the Hollywood Improv, and our buddy Dan Green is doing the Doug BassHole Show. Basically, comics that get up to do several minutes of comedy, then they usually ring a bell, and then when they ring the bell, you have to transition into your story of how you're an asshole. I think I would be really good for this show. I've told a few people, including Doug, that I would be interested in doing the show. No one cares to hear my asshole story. So, screw them. I don't care. But as far as this week goes, I have several things planned. Tomorrow's Monday. I plan on holding my mic at my place. I have a meeting with this female DP. She was talking to me about from the short film I just was an actor in last week. She says she has several projects coming up and she needs key grips. So even though I stopped key gripping years ago, I need the work, to be honest. I don't care if it's union, non-union. Here's the thing. We had the actors go on strike. We had the writers go on strike. Shut the town down for a long time. It's been almost a full year where I've not really worked at all. I mean, I've worked 3 days in January. I worked 2 days at the beginning of December. And that's all I've worked since last April. Union-wise. And now our unions want to go on strike. IATSE wants to go on strike. I'm like, dude, what the hell is wrong with everyone? Like, nobody likes money anymore? Everyone's rent is okay. Everyone's mortgage is paid. I'm over here like hurting for cash. Trying to pay my bills. Anyways, it's infuriating. Like knowing like people, let's just keep going on strike. Let's ask for more. Let's just keep asking for more. Let's ask for more. No wonder people outsource shit to third world countries. No wonder people are outsourcing, to non-documented immigrants, because they can get the labor cheaper. I mean, dude. Okay, here's the thing. Me being in the union, I think our base rate is around $45 or $46 an hour. Let's call it $45 an hour. I don't need that much money to pay for my shit. I don't need that. But let's fight for more. I know it sounds so like counterintuitive. Like, trust me, I love money. I would love to have more money. But you know what I'd love more? I'd love to be able to work and make some money so I could pay for my bills. And maybe I could buy my son another pair of shoes that he needs. He wants to go hiking with me. I won't let him go hiking with me because he doesn't have a pair of shoes with traction. But right now, I can't afford to buy him a pair of shoes. That's kind of shitty. Thank you, unions. Thank you for fighting for me. Anyways, I'm just ranting. I just totally got off topic. Anyways, this week, I plan on meeting with this DP. Maybe she'll be able to get me some more work. Plan on going to the Improv Tuesday night with Miguel. I don't know if I'll get up or not, but plan on going. My next actual slated show is St. Patty's Day at the Haha. Until then, if I can get a show booked, great. I have like 5 shows and they're all at the end of this month. And then I have like 4 shows already listed in April, but for some reason I'm like 3 weeks with no shows, which sucks ass. So I'll probably try to get to at least 1 or 2 mics this week outside of the one I'm going to do at my house tomorrow. And just so I can get up on stage and just keep ranting and working out my shit. And I'll be vlogging more this week. Yeah, I'm sorry this last week was just garbage. All around garbage. Messed up my diet, kind of got in my head, but only one day because I was so hungover, I started eating bread. I was trying to absorb the alcohol in my stomach. I realized too, it wasn't that I drank so much, it's just that I have no carbs in my system. I had protein, just have meat in my system, and here I was drinking beer and soju. Let's have soju and beer at Korean barbecue with my 2 buddies. Thank you, Rafi. Thank you, Sam. It was an eventful night. Very funny night. Definitely glad I didn't vlog it. It's not for your eyes. It was crazy. But it is what it is. It is what it is. On to a bigger and better week. That's what we're going to do. Bigger and better things. Hope everyone has a great week. Let's get it going. Yeah! It is time to get out of here. That's right, y'all. Heading out to the Improv. Alone. Once again. It's okay. You know, having my buddy bail on me again. Sorry, buddy, if you're watching this, but it happens more often than not. It's kind of annoying, you know, and for a minute, got very discouraged. I was this close of just saying, fuck it, I'm going to stay home tonight. But then it came down to, you know, what do I want? What do I want? Do I want to be visible in the comedy world, in the comedy scene? Do I want to be a comedian who makes a career out of it, makes a living out of it? You don't make a living by not showing up. You just don't. And no matter what it is, comedy, can be an artist, actor, but you could be a bank teller. You could be a plumber. If you don't show up, you don't make your money. That's just what's going to happen. Am I making money tonight? No. Is Miguel making money tonight? No. But the ramifications of one thing leading to another could lead to you not making money. That's what it comes down to. That's ultimately what it comes down to. I want this more than anything, career-wise. Enough of the gripping. Enough of all the other bullshit jobs I've had. I finally found something that I love, and I want to make a career out of it. Now, if I don't get rich from doing it, I don't get rich from doing it. It's not in my cards, and that's okay. But I would like to make this a viable career, and that's not going to happen if I don't show up. So, do you show up? I already talked, at the beginning of this video. I missed several days last week. My dumbass made a mistake. I drank on this stupid carnivore diet, drank too much, and I haven't felt that way in 7 years. 7 years. The last time, I was trying to figure out when's the last time I got wrecked like that. It was for my 38th birthday. That is just over 7 years ago. So, it's been 7 years since I got wrecked and had a 3-day hangover. Do I like alcohol? Sure. Do I drink like that normally? No. I'll have a drink here and there. before my diets, before the new year, probably consuming several alcoholic beverages a week. You know, I might have a night where I have 2 drinks, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't drink to get hammered. I drink because I like the beverage. I like the taste. I love scotch. I love sangria. I love wine. And I would enjoy those. But I didn't overindulge. What I did this last week was just so irresponsible. And at 45, like, my wife had to get up and take our kids to school the next day instead of going straight to work. And I felt like crap. Like, not just physically felt like crap. I felt like crap that I had to put that on her. Because I don't want to say it's not her responsibility. It's her kids too. But right now, while I'm between film jobs, that is my job. So it felt really bad, you know. So that morning, I didn't show up. Last week, when it comes to vlogging, comes to comedy, I didn't show up. You know, we had a great writing session last Monday with my open mic session. And then on Tuesday, instead of going to the improv, Miguel and I had a fantastic writing session that night. Felt like I got a lot done, but then come Wednesday, messed it up pretty bad. So, I mean, again, tonight I was very, like, I was this close to just bailing and just being like, throw in the towel. It's easier to just say, I'm tired, I'm going to stay home. Because I'm tired. But when it comes down to it, what do I want? What do I want? What does Chris Kidder want? Chris Kidder wants to be a household name in stand-up comedy. You know, what does that mean? Household name. That means, like, 7 out of 10 houses know who Chris Kidder is. That's a lofty goal. That is a very lofty goal. And how am I going to get there? I have no idea. But one thing I know is for certain, if I don't show up, it's never going to happen. And I'm too old for that crap. And I'm too old for traffic. And I'm in traffic right now. That's probably what that red glowy shit is on my face. It's the brake lights of the car in front of me. Someone got in a major accident because we are not moving. Sorry, Dan, if I miss your set. I'm trying to get there. Safety first. But yeah, that's what I got to do. I got to show up this week. I feel bad. Last week's a wash. Most of last week was a wash. I got stuff to do. I got a lot of stuff to do this week. We are going to get it done. And I got to work on this Lego project, damn it. This Lego project has to happen. I keep talking about it. It's got to happen this week. Got to start working on it this week. All right, that's that. I'm not going to bore you guys while I sit here in traffic. I'll try to show you guys some of the stuff going on at the improv. I'll talk to you guys after. Bye. Good job, Dan.
You're all forgiven.
I think you were better.
Thank you. I got no fucking voice. I got no. Why am I doing this like we're taking a picture?
Huh?
I'm doing this like we're in the middle of a picture.
I did that to you at my house.
No, you said you did.
All right, we'll take a photo. Bye, everyone. All right, so that was the BassHole Show. Dan did great. The first few comics were a little shitty. The point of the BassHole Show is you get up, you do a few minutes of stand-up, then they have the signal. You hear, like, over the speaker, it goes, BassHole, which then you're supposed to transition into a story about how you are an asshole and why. And first 3 or 4 comics sucked ass. They weren't funny. They told their stories of why they're an asshole, but the stories weren't funny. I think they forgot, like, that they're comedians and it's actually a comedy show. So if you're going to tell an asshole story, you still got to be funny. You still have to be funny. Dan told a big story. His story is very funny, but it paints him more, maybe a little bit of an asshole, but it paints everyone else in the story as an asshole. So he didn't win. But the woman who won was not funny at all. Like, my buddy and I were in the back. We're like, rigged. We started yelling, rigged. Because I was like, dude, what the fuck? You weren't funny, woman, at all. Were you an asshole? Sure. But it wasn't funny. There were comedians who were assholes, but had funny asshole stories. Whatever. And she was probably the biggest bitch, the way she was talking about stuff. But anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Back to vlogging. I got some stuff going on this week. We're going to kind of rock it out. I'm waiting for Dan. I just dropped him off at his place. But he bought me chicken jerky on his way to Vegas this last week. Yeah. So I'm waiting for him to come back. I'm going to give him his jerky. Or he's going to give me his jerky. That doesn't sound right. He's going to give me my jerky, motherfuckers. And I'm going to give him his $20. And then go drop him off at the gas station. And then I'm going to go home and probably go to bed. It's been a long weekend, folks. And by the way, my son got hit by a baseball today in the head. This dude's in the outfield. They're throwing pop flies. And he decides, when the ball's in the air, I'm going to turn around and start running. And then turn back around. And the ball, like, hit him smack in the head. That's what happened.